KUGAN CASSIUS for Rifle TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Miami.
We're in Miami.
Just come all the way here to see you.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
Isn't it?
Good to see you.
Literally flying in today, going home tomorrow.
Wow.
Just to come and see KUGAN. Yeah, obviously caught a little bit of your training session here today, so
yeah.
Just give us a little update on how things are going.
Yeah, things are going as good as it can be. I'm progressing every session. You know, we're working more and more on the bits I should be working on, and I'm bringing it out more and more. So yeah, things are going to plan. I'm working hard in this horrible, awesome, lovely heat, and yeah, like I say, we're training hard in the gym every day, and by the time the fight comes around, we're going to be ready.
Obviously, not too long ago, announced the biggest fight of your career to date, yeah. September 23rd in LA against Jorge Linares. I mean, UK fight fans are more sort of aware of Jorge with his performance over Anthony Crolla recently, but all throughout his career he's been an exceptional fighter, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. I mean, he's a three-weight world champion, you know, so, but this, for me, this is what I want. I want to fight the best, and I believe he's the best, and I want to fight the best. You know, you got to beat the best to be the best, so it's exactly what I want to do.
I mean, you've not really taken a backward step in your last sort of 4 or 5 fights, and obviously this is testament, because Jorge Linares arguably the best fighter in the weight
yep.
to date.
Yeah, you could say that until September 23rd. You could definitely say that. But this is what I want. You know, we're not doing things the easy way. We're doing things the hard way. We're fighting a very good champion, and we're going to his show in his back garden, and we're fighting there for it. You know, by all means, this isn't. But this is the way I want. This is the way I want it. It's the hard route, and the route I've always taken, and it's the route I'll probably always continue to do.
How much of Linares' 2 performances over Anthony Crolla are you looking into? Are you looking into that at all?
I'm not really looking into particularly his performances against Anthony Crolla, and you got to look at Linares as a whole, really, not just against one fight. You know, me and Crolla are completely different styles as well, so you know, styles make fights, and you know, what you do against one guy in the ring doesn't mean you're going to do it against another guy in the ring, because it's different styles. So you know, so we're working on what we need to work on, and it's going to be a great fight. That's all I can say. I'm excited for this fight. It's a great opportunity for me, and it's going to be a great fight.
His team said in the first Crolla fight that was the best. I mean, Robert Diaz said that was the best he'd seen Linares fight before.
Yeah.
But you have to prepare for that and better, haven't you, going into this?
We're preparing for the best, Linares, and I'm sure he's doing the same for me. But yeah, we want the best, and we want to beat the best.
Eddie Hearn quoted as saying the other day he believes that you will knock Linares out. People had their mixed opinions about what they think about that, but obviously your promoter has, which you know, has immense faith in you,
yeah.
And quite a statement to make that you will knock Linares out.
Yeah, no, definitely. Listen, I'm confident in my ability, I'm confident in my skills and in my punching power, and you know, if that shot lands, then you know he's not getting up from it. But I'm not going in there expecting to knock anybody out. I'm going in there expecting to win whatever way is necessary, whether it'll be points, whether it'll be by stoppage, whatever. We're preparing for the full package to win.
You seem to be the first person from Hull to do this, the first person from Hull to do that. I'm assuming you'll be the first person from Hull to win a world title.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that would be awesome. It's a lifelong dream of mine to be a world champion. That's everything what I've ever worked for in boxing. Every single sacrifice I've made, every single day I've gone to the gym when I wasn't feeling it, all for this moment.
Let me ask your opinion about another fight. Obviously it got announced recently for October the 7th in Manchester between again, two guys you know well, Ricky Burns and Anthony Crolla.
Yeah.
Kind of being labelled as a crossroads fight for the winner to go on to potentially fight for another world title. The loser may have to call it a day, but obviously they've got different ideas about that. But what do you make of that fight?
Yeah, it's an interesting fight. You know, it's always great to have domestic mix-up between two great fighters that we've got in England. They've got their own fan base. Everybody knows them. They're both good fighters. Ben's just got beat in his last fight in a world title. And so did Crolla. So, you know, they're both former world champions, and it's going to be a fantastic fight. Crolla's up at 140 now, right? So we'll see how he fits into that weight, see if it benefits him or doesn't. But yeah, it's an interesting fight.
Winner?
Who you got?
Can't say on camera, can I? Got to be a fence sitter, haven't I?
Have you?
Yes. I've got, especially when it comes to two of our own people. All right, let me give you an example about this quickly, right? Just say you're fighting Anthony Crolla.
Yeah.
And someone asks me my opinion, and I say, I think Crolla will stop Campbell in 6 rounds.
Yeah.
In the back of your head somewhere, you'll think,
fuck
prick,
you, you're not getting an interview.
Prick. But afterwards, I'll always say what I thought after the fight, and I'll be honest as well.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I think it's going to be an interesting fight. I think if Crolla backs Burns up to the ropes and keeps him on the ropes, I think Crolla will win. But I think if Burns can hit and move and not get backed up to the ropes, then he could possibly win. I see the fight. Oh, the fighting. These fight after the bell in here.
Did I?
Yeah, there's loads. I see, it's just normal, it's just normal. You see two guys boxing, next you see they're rolling around on the floor, scrapping with each other. But very interesting fight. I see the fight going 12 rounds. Burns is tough as nails, and so is Crolla. They're both very tough. Burns is probably biggest attribute was his toughness, I would say. And Crolla again is another tough guy. So I see the fight going 12 rounds and being fairly close. That's my opinion. Whoever wins the game plan and wins the fight. They're both capable of winning the fight. It's just whoever can go in there and do it.
I think it's all going on in there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I'm watching.
I think obviously it's fair to say that we knew that you'd be challenging for a world title soon. I don't suppose we really assumed that you'd be fighting for one sort of just after the summer. And I'm assuming that goes for you. Did you think that shot would come now?
For me, I'd sort of always got to be prepared. I knew after stopping Perez that I was mandatory to fight for the title. So I was prepared there and then to get the job done, really, to go in there and face the best.
Sorry, just pick this back up. I had to change the lens. It is all going on in there, just so people don't know.
Right, so going from the question you just asked me, did I expect to get the world title fight? After beating Perez, I knew I was mandatory to fight for the title, and it was Linares. So, but I've always said to Eddie's always had faith in me, and I've always said, like, Ron, we want to fight the best. We don't just want to. These guys winning world titles all the time in England, and no one knows who they are or who the champion is. Everybody knows who Linares is, and it's exactly what I want.
I mean, talk to me about the moment he actually, that phone call come to say you're winning. You will be winning. You're fighting for a world title on September 23rd. It must have been sort of since you've turned pro, the moment you've kind of been waiting for up until now.
Yeah, well, do you know what? It didn't sink in at first. One of those where it was just, okay, right, it's good news. Let's negotiate. Let's see where we're at. And then it comes around. It got made, and then it's like now it's real. And it's exciting. Like I said, it's a great opportunity for me It's everything I've ever worked for in life, and you know, I'm out here now doing everything I can to make that dream come true.
Your relationship with Jorge Rubio seems to have blossomed in that time you've had with him so far, and you said yourself in previous fights that you feel yourself sort of improving day by day as a fighter, and I'm assuming that's still to be the case.
Yeah, definitely. Constantly learning, constantly got that fire in my stomach where every time I get in the gym I want to be better than I was yesterday. So I'm constantly passionate about what I'm doing here, so I'm gonna continue keep learning as much as possible until the day I think I know it all, and then I'll retire.
When you know it all, you'll retire?
Yes.
Okay, it's a good outlook to have.
Yeah.
I suppose. Once you know it all, what else is there to know?
What else is there to know? So yeah.
Exactly.